Hello, guys. How's it going? You cheated. You don't you don't even need to do anything. You're like automatic. 9 o'clock on time. I got my tea. So it's a good day already. So we're gonna try and finish at least the body, I'm hoping, of the proto. So we'll see if that happens or not. But how's everybody doing? Turn up the music a little. So this is where we left off. We did pretty much this area and then the arms and then the back, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and probably do the waist and the legs. At least try to finish the body. We might not get to the wings at all. I already took off the shield and I already took off the wings. So we're in a good place. Let's see. All right. So let's see. What's gonna do, guys? Looking over the numbers, it's a little hard to see. Well, looks like we're gonna do. What is that area? Oh. Looks like 11 and 12. And then 8. No, not 8. Sorry, not 8. 29 and 30. They all look very similar, so 11 and 12 is a little bit larger. 29 and 30 are a little bit smaller, so but 27 and 26 are very similar to 29 and 30, so I'm not going to do those yet. 11, 12. Let's see. They're not on here. So I got my bag of already cut decals. So 11 and 12 is in here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. My scissors. So we're going to do 11 and 12. Go ahead and cut those together just so I don't mess them up. So I put this in my water. Give me a second. I was like in a rush to put the water, so it's like all over the place, and I don't want to. I already wet the corner. So there's that, and then we're doing 29 and 30. 29 and 30 are right here. This whole line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them separately, and then cut the bottom two off. So I guess the good thing is 29 and 30 are red, so I don't have to worry too much about it. And then 26, 27, let's see. 26 and 27 are right here. They are very similar, so I'm gonna not do that because I don't want to mess it up. So let's go ahead and just do those 4 for now. So we're gonna go ahead and do the skirt for now. 11 and 12 go actually on this corner, which corner actually? No, not. I lied. No, it is. It's this corner right here. So we might actually need to take the skirt off because it's like right here. So we're gonna take the skirt off and then we're gonna put it back on. So these 2 areas right there. Right here. So we're gonna do, since the mark setter and mark softener worked well last time, we're gonna go ahead and still do that, but I still have my mark fit. Sorry, Mr. Setter, Mr. Mark Setter. So these 2 I'm gonna use Um, for now, this is going to be the tools giveaway, and I will probably it will be sometime this month. I need to figure out what date we want to do, and then I'm thinking about the community points challenge right now, and so that probably will be announced sometime soon as well. So we're gonna get a new giveaway, yay! So, mark softener and mark setter. So we're gonna go ahead and use the setter first. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's do which side? 12. Yeah, and if you, current, I think current giveaway is exclamation point current giveaway, and then giveaway is like what's um what giveaway was done prior. I don't know why I did both. So let's see. So I'm trying a new plier, or I don't even say plier, but I don't know if this is gonna work because this is not meant for this, but I thought it was really cute, so we'll find out. Maybe this is not gonna work out very well. Yeah. This keeps escaping me. Okay. There we go. I think that's, yeah, it's straight. Hello. How's it going? So we're gonna go ahead and make sure. Let's see. It's a little. Then we're gonna go ahead and use the softener on top of that. I'm gonna give that a weight, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this other side. Is anybody building anything? I'm gonna go ahead and put this on this side. Gonna go ahead and so we're gonna soak up some of the setter solution, that way it's easier to move. Okay. We can go ahead and hold it on one side and then do a roll, and then that would take the majority of the bubbles out of your setter. And then we're gonna go use the softener right on top. Wait for that. Since I took the skirts off, maybe it'll be easier for me to do it on here itself. Nah. I think I'll put it back on. That way I can get the angles right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just there we go. So that's good. We're gonna put the other skirt back on. Oh, how's the painting going? I need to work on painting. I need to work on a lot of stuff. I can't just say that. So we're gonna do 29 and 30. One on each side. This looks like the bubble is on top, so I'm gonna go ahead and Make sure that is. And then we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do... Let's just cut this whole strip off for 26 and 27. We're going to go ahead and do the one of them. $27, then 26. That's 26. 26 is on the bottom, 27 is on top. So 30 and 29 are this top portion right here. And it is pretty much parallel to the angle. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Are you hand painting it? We're using the setter first. So the bubble's inside on the left hand side. I might switch pliers. Yep. Okay, let me switch pliers. That one's not meant for it. It's gonna... Let's go ahead. Put that in. That looks really good. Is it your first time airbrushing? I'm gonna go ahead and put the softener on top, and then we're gonna put the setter and work on that one. Oh man, I haven't airbrushed in forever. I'm also not very good at it because, I mean, I think I've done it twice. I haven't really done too much airbrushing. I wish I had the tools for it. Just don't have it with me. And then I kind of want a tank because initially when I bought my air compressor, I bought a tankless one, which was kind of a regret. Because I think, so I live in an apartment, and tankless just continually goes off and makes noise. So having a tank would have been better. I definitely regret not getting a tank version of the air compressor instead. How are resin figures? I've never actually worked with resin figures before. Bam. Let's do the softener, and then we're gonna go ahead and do 27, 26, which is right below, and it looks like it's like in this crevice right here. It's not necessarily parallel. It's like kind of a little bit angled. So we'll see how that goes. 26 is on this side. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this one. I don't know if they sell tanks separately. I think it's a lot of work in order to connect it all. So Oh, interesting. Carving? Is the reason for carving, is it because it just like doesn't fit correctly, or did you just want it to be like just better, or like is the resin just rougher? I've never worked with resin, so I don't actually know. It'll be interesting to like kind of find out. But I know resin is a little bit harder to work with, and then it's also kind of expensive from what I remember. All right, I picked up the paper. Go ahead and put this here. Again, this one's going to be in an angle, and it's not. I think it's like a 45-degree angle. Interesting. Definitely would like to work on a resin. I think a lot of the resin stuff is like an extension. I think there are full resin kits, but I think a lot of them were extensions, or at least the outer kit though, right? Like the inner frames are normally the normal kit, and then you just add the resin stuff on top of it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this side and put the softener on this side. Get some of the dust out of the way. Yeah, that sounds like a big pain in the butt. Sounds like a lot of work. I mean, Gundams itself are a lot of work if you really like, work at it and make it really custom to you. So I can only imagine just like adding another layer to it. Again, this isn't at an angle. Let me see. Kind of also it's like this type of angle. So I'm gonna try and match the other side. It's not gonna be like perfect, so it's a little bit more straight, I feel. It looks about right. Okay, so that looks about right. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this side first. And then this side. Yeah, definitely post some of it in there. I don't know if I have a area where you can post it. Let's see. I mean, I guess you can put it in general for that. I need like a other hobbies type of channel, but you can put it in general chat for now, unless it's Gundam related. If it's not Gundam related, you can always post it in any of the Gundam chats, but you can probably just put the resin figure in the general chat for now until I figure out what I want to do. All right, so that's done. Just looking at this front, it doesn't look like there's anything else on the front. It's just those 3 stickers. It looks like a lot of stuff is on the side, and a lot of stuff is on the back. So there's not very many decals on this, oddly enough. So the front looks like it's all done. I'm finished with the front, so we might be able to finish it tonight. all the decals at least. I'm not sure about the wings though, because the wings has the most amount of decals. Like, look at all that. I might not get to the wings, but I'll probably finish the body tonight, just by looking at it. So it looks like on the side right here, up here, oh, right here, has some. So it's like 13, 14, and then there's another 27, 26, and that's on the side of the right here. So we'll go ahead and do those two. So let's do 13, 14, and 26 and 27. 26 and 27. Yeah, it's always exciting to see something different too. Because I don't really go out. I mean, I already have too many ridiculous amount of hobbies, so I don't really kind of go out of too much more because I don't want to spend more money. Because a lot of the hobbies that I do are kind of expensive. 13, 14. So it's nice to just see like something different that I don't have to pay money for. So it's always nice. 13, 14. I don't see it so far. Might have to pour this out. Still looking. There we go. 13 and 14. Nice. Let me look. Oh, very cool. That's a really small figure. I can only imagine how tedious that would be. That looks ridiculously tedious. I can already tell. It looks really good though. Like after you paint it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like amazing. Are resin kits like normally more expensive? I'm assuming so because of the resin part of it, at least. 13, 14. Pew. I definitely have zero patience. So I don't think it's for me. I'm just so bad at it. So we're going to go ahead and put this first. So it looks like it's 26 on the side first. It's kind of angled at the first like little notch right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Like, bam. Okay, so I have a feeling like it's on both sides. So I think I need 2 26 and 27. Jeez. Okay, hold on. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to cut another set because I need 4. I think it's going to be on both sides. So I'm just going to... So I'm just going to actually do this one first. I'll wipe off the other one. That is pretty expensive. But I'm pretty sure it's going to like, you're going to be so proud of it after you're done with it because it's just so much work. I know when I completed the perfect grade, fixing my husband's Astray perfect grade, like it was so satisfying to like get done, because I can only imagine. Okay, so we're gonna get 13. It's not coming off. Today's been a rough day of getting off decals from the water. So 13 is tilted this way. So we're gonna go ahead and just rotate it, or try to rotate it. I know it's like, get rid of some of the water so you can rotate it. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. It's about, yeah, exactly. It's like super unique, you know, because you're the one that like customized it. Oh shit, I moved it. I think that's gonna be like something that I would feel once I start customizing Gundams. I'm just in the process of just trying to build it all right now. This is not going well. Can I move this? Okay, it's movable at least. It's a little scary that it's movable. Okay. Gotta go ahead and do the softener real quick, just to make sure. And then we're gonna go do the other side. Yeah, I think once I start getting into modding kits, I think that would be great. But it's just like time. Like I already have issues finding time to just build, so I think it's just gonna go just whenever I get more time, which is like never. Again, this is tilted downwards. The bubble's tilted downwards. Yeah, I think it's really hard when like you have so like you want to do it, but then it's like overwhelming, and then you're just like, I don't know if I can do this. You kind of lose confidence after a while. Like I think that's kind of the position I am in when I'm thinking about doing the perfect grade, because I'm just like, man, it's like my favorite Gundam. It's an LED kit. Never done an LED kit. Am I gonna, screw it up or anything? And I think that's the worry that I have, and I'm just like trying to push it off. But I think I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I need to build it because, we already spent the money on it. Like it's useless just sitting in a box, and then maybe, hopefully I just won't screw it up. I might do a little bit of research on the LED kit probably beforehand, just so I don't screw it up even more. But cool. So we got that done. Am I leaning more toward inner? I might be. So I'm gonna adjust it just because every time I look up, it's not in frame. Yeah, especially since it's like expensive too, So I'm like even more terrified of it. So again, we're gonna go ahead and start on this right here. It's 26 and 27. 26 is on one side and 27 is on the other. So we're gonna go ahead and just dot that. I might just rip the legs off because it might be easier. 26 is the higher one. This is 26. Soak up some of the water, then position it. Position it like this. It's gonna be angled out a little bit more, the top at least. That looks about right. Yeah, I'm afraid of the ribbon for sure. Go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna put the setter on. How about I keep losing my Q-tip. So we're gonna go ahead and do 26 on this side too, because I think it's gonna be on both sides. I don't see it not, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump that in. What is your favorite kit that you've built so far? Let's see, what's mine? I think for me, I'm like super proud of the just building experience wise. I think I'm super proud of the perfect grade that I fixed, my husband's perfect grade that I fixed, because it was just a lot of work of like dismantling it because it was already built, like dismantling it, sanding it all. It was pretty much like a year project because, you know, I build really slow, obviously. If you look, I mean, it took forever to build this kit, but like at the end it just looks so much nicer than what it was before. You know, we did the water decals. Like they had some crazy water decals, and then it also was like, I don't know, it was just really satisfying to fix something that was like relatively like kind of broken, because it was his first like perfect grade and he didn't really know how to like build during that time. And so there was like a lot of nicks, there's a lot of like other stuff, so we kind of fixed as much as we could without like, you know, doing putty and stuff like that, because if you do putty you're gonna have to paint, and at that time I didn't know how to paint, so we were trying really hard to you know, fix a lot of that. It turned out really well, and like we top coated it and it looks pretty amazing. So I think that's one of like my prouder builds, I guess. I don't know about favorite. I think one of my favorites is still the one of the Re 100s. I forgot the name of the Gundam. Nice. I'll have to use them whenever I get to a point where I need to use it. Give me a second. So, but yeah, sorry, I got a message from my vet. I've been like trying to reach her all day, and she finally like messaged me. So my puppy's doing good. We got results back. Her biopsies are benign, or inflammation. They're just inflammation and not like anything regarding the masses. But yeah, she's doing good. She acts like there's nothing wrong with her at all. Just being a little punk, trying to like jump everywhere. softener on top of it. But I think she only has like some intestinal issues that I'm trying to figure out what that means. Whether it's changing food or there's additional medication or whatnot. So she's a difficult dog. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. She's like staring at me. She's like, why? What are you talking to me for? So those two sides are done. So we're going to go ahead and continue downward. So it looks like we have the same. It's going to be like right here. 26 and 27. So it's going to be probably on both sides again. So we're going to go ahead and... I don't want to waste that one, but I'm looking like it's going to be wasted. I mean, they gave us a lot, so I don't see why we can't overuse it. And toss the other one. This one's fine. So 26 and 27. I'll let that soak. We're going to go ahead and do 14 and 12. Is it on here? 14 and 12 are the white numbers because they're in a little triangle thing. I think it's right here. So 14 and 12 is right here. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out. It's like a larger piece. And I think it's going to go up on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and the whole strip in there. How did you lose half a head? What did you do? And why is your favorite? I guess as well. So we're gonna go ahead. Also notice my dog likes to go right between my chair legs, so like I always have to watch before I roll because sometimes I might hopefully not roll over her feet or her body. She is not smart enough. So it looks like it's 27 first because the bubble goes upward. This one's gonna be hard because it's like a curved surface, so I can't like the setter is going into the creases. So. Oh, it's stuck. So we're gonna probably rotate this because it's going upward and it's parallel with this line right here. Just gonna rotate that. It's gonna be like right there. So this is gonna be harder because there's like a. So instead of rolling, because I don't think I'm gonna get past, I'm gonna just like press on it. Ooh, yeah, I kind of want to build a gun tank. That looks like fun. I think gun tank would be like a really good like custom Gundam build. Oh my god, I did that once. Like throwing like all the runners away. So now I'm like super paranoid, and so I don't throw away my runners until I'm done with the kit. Like done building the kit. Cuz I had to have times, especially the way I'm doing it is where I like clip everything off. I have definitely had times where it was definitely still back on the runner. So thankfully I did not like throw it away. That would have been pretty bad. And this one we're going to rotate again, but we're going to use go. There we go. That's good. Yeah, for sure. I think the really good thing that is good for people that I guess lose parts or something. I don't know if it necessarily is like 100%, but I know there's like a lot of like 3D printing and all of that stuff. So it's kind of like a lot better, maybe like even easier for people and possibly this moved, possibly cheaper as well. Oh no. Okay. Okay, this is gonna lift, so I'm actually gonna use. Oh, it's not good. I think I'm actually gonna use the mark fit in this case, just to make sure it does not move. And let's just leave that there for now. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side, and that's gonna be 26. And it goes like this way. Yeah. So I think it's just nicer for like, you know, builders now. They're able to, even like with 3D printers, you're able to probably create your own parts if you know how to, you know, do like 3D modeling well. So it's like gives a lot more creativity for a lot of people, you know. 3D printers are getting cheaper and cheaper each day, so it's like bound to not be like horrible. Oh, did I touch it? I didn't touch it. I'm gonna go ahead, move that into place. So it's great. You know, it gives everybody the opportunity. I'm just not sure, like, does that, how, has anybody entered in like a competition before? I know I haven't, but I don't know if somebody has, if like it's allowed for that stuff to be added on. I'm pretty sure like certain categories, they only allow you to do certain things. That's probably true. Resin is pretty expensive. Go ahead and do this side. Mm-hmm. the softener on this side. I think curve surface is actually pretty bad with the setter and stuff. It kind of just slips off, especially here. That makes sense. Pretty sure some like limits you to like how much stuff you can do to the kit. I'm pretty sure there's like, oh, you can do like there's straight builds or something like that too, where you can't do anything. I feel like this one's gonna come off. Oh no, I pressed it in a little bit more, so that probably is fine. So that looks really cool. So we're gonna do 14 and 12. So they go right here and they kind of make a V. I think it's 14 on this side and then 12 on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and do 14. And it's supposed to be like right at the start of this edge and then like fan this way. So I'm gonna go and go ahead and try that. Put a little bit more because this is a bigger piece. So we're gonna do 14 first. So again, it kind of starts around here. Then it's parallel and then it goes outward. So that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. So we're gonna go ahead, since this is a bigger piece, it's gonna be. Just do it slowly. Section. That looks nice. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and do softener on top, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. Oh well, this side. Again, right here. 14. Oops, this is sticking together. There we go. Again, it starts around right here. Then it's like parallel, so just that. So perfect. It's hard. Like sometimes you're like, I just don't want to do it. Just like I'm just ready to just go on to the next kit. Okay, we're gonna go put the softener on this side now. Then we're gonna go on the other side for a minute. So we're gonna put 12 on this side. So this one we can't really screw up because there's not extras. There we go. So I think that one's good. Set that one up. Hands being steady are the hard part for sure. So we're gonna put the softener on this side. And then do this one. So a little bit of this will be done. Again, we're gonna reposition. For some reason, this side is a little bit tighter than the other side. Not really sure why, but coffee will give you jitters. I can attest to that. Just imagine. I mean, that's the reason why I like water decals, because it's a little bit more forgiving. So even if you like are like shaking, like you can just put it down and then reposition it however you want it. The sucky part is when it actually like moves again, you know. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, what are we gonna do? Let's try and finish up like the thigh part. So it looks like this is fine. We got all of that, but and then it kind of goes to the feet. But on the back, further down, there's this also a 26 and 27. The back, right here. So it looks like it angles like right here. So it's gonna be on both sides. So we're gonna need 26 and 27 again. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But that's pretty much it for the thighs, at least. And then we can move forward with the feet itself. Stinky pee. Is that what coffee gives you? I think this is the first time I'm hearing that. Just like, I know about asparagus. So 26 and 27 are in the water. Then we're going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. There's another one down here. So there's another 26 and 27. So we're going to go another set then. So that's 2 sets. And then we're going to do 30 and 29. Let's see. That's a set of 4. So we're going to go ahead and cut 4. Okay. And then 31 and 32. Might as well get those all ready. So 31, 32 is right here. Looks like it's 4 of those as well because it's on each side. So we're going to go ahead and cut that out. Cool. So another 26 and 27 are going to go right here, it looks like. And it's angled pretty much parallel to this one. So let's go ahead and do that for now. Tilt this so it doesn't run off the mark setter. Oh, wait. I grabbed the wrong one. Shit. Okay. Then we're gonna angle it. It's like right above. Still too much water. Trying to do the parallel for it. I have a feeling this is gonna fall off because I see. There. I think that's good. Right there. Then we're gonna go ahead and put the softener on top, and then we're gonna go with the other leg. This is still 27. 26 is gonna be on the other side. So I think we're gonna be finishing the body because it's just the feet. And that's it. So what time is it? I think we might be able to start the wings, or maybe even finish the wings. The wings are the harder part for sure. I'm probably gonna check like after I like put all of the decals in there to see if I can add more and see if it's like gonna be too plain. I'm already looking at the shoulders. I think about adding like the ones that were kind of just to mimic the front. Because I think even though the backpack like kind of blocks it, I think it'll be kind of cool to just add it. Cool. And then let's go ahead and use the softener. Then we're going to go flip this side. So this side is going to be 26. Trying to chase the sticker right now. Okay, but just gotta make sure it was on the right path. And I kind of want to make it parallel-ish to that one. It's moving a little bit because it has a little bit too much water solution. Did I move it on accident? Looks about right. Let's use the softener. Then go back and wipe the other one off. Then we're gonna go ahead and do this one. home. Gotta put the softener back on and rotate. Oh, that's not the right one. This one right here. So this one should be done. So we're gonna go do the back of the leg or the thigh part. It's on both of the sides, and it looks like it's right at the corner, like right here. So it looks like it's 27 on the right side and 26 on the left side. Okay, so this is 27. I use like a used Q-tip to absorb. I don't want to use too many. Looks like it's right at the angle. Looks like a 45-degree angle. Put the softener on top. Move on to the other side. This one's 26. The center like disappeared. Getting 45-degree angle. I'm trying to make sure it matches-ish. Center's kind of magnifying it, so I'm gonna just make sure that looks about right. Put the setter on top, or I mean the softener on top. I always get confused because I always think like, oh, you're gonna set it. Again, 27. Angle 45. That's about right. Softener. And the setter. Then we'll be finished with the thighs, and then we'll move down to the feet. So the feet doesn't have anything on the front. Oh, that's about right. So now we're gonna do the side. It looks like it's this right here. It's at the very bottom. It's 29 and then 20 and 30. So it's 30 on this side. Go ahead and set this first. So that looks pretty good. Everywhere else looks pretty good. Looks like some of the liquid fell, like rolled downward. So that's pretty much the thigh. So we're gonna go ahead and do the pretty much the feet area. So 30. And then we want this to be pretty much parallel with the side. Just gonna go absorb that and then reposition. It looks like it's more toward the inner end and not centered, so I think it's good. I think it's good right there. Okay. Use a softener. We'll do the other side, other leg. Again, 30. Sort the water. Flip to this side. Now this one's 29. Move it a little bit more to the side. Moved it a little bit, so position it. Okay, and flip on this side. And last part of it. Then we're just gonna do like the shoe part, and then we should be done with the legs. Oh no. We still have the back, sorry. Then we'll be done with the legs completely. Then we'll start on the uh-oh. Oh, it moved. softener screwed up this other one. Sweet. So that's done. So we're gonna do this bottom part. 31 goes right here, which is the longer one, and then 32 goes right here. It's all toward the edges, so. That here. Then we'll move it toward the edge. That looks right. Just gotta make sure it's a little bit more parallel. It's a little crooked. Sort the liquid. Looks about right. So now that I think about it, I think I need another set, right? Because this is going to be right and left. So I need to do another set. Straight in here. Completely forgot about it. Thank you for me to remember. Then we're going to do this side, which is 32. Perfect. Did I put the... I don't remember if I put this on there. It doesn't hurt to put it on it again, I guess. So we're gonna go do the same on this side. And then I'll flip. Do this other leg. Other side. Oh no, I lost that. There it is. So now we're gonna flip into the other side. Actually, I need to put the softener on first. Just gonna go ahead and do this side now. And then we'll be done with the legs. And then we can go ahead and... Oh no, I keep saying done with the legs. I keep forgetting there's a back to it. My head is in the wrong space right now. I should have probably cut the other ones. Maybe I do one set here, and then I'm gonna probably put in the other one so I don't have to wait for it to get off of the backing. Okay. Do the smaller side. One more. Uno más. Oh, actually, before I do that, I forgot. So 3 and 28. 3 is the triangle one, so it's like the white version. I don't know if it's on here. Oh, 3's right here. You can't really see the number, but that's it. So we're gonna take 3, and then 28 is just the regular square number. So this one I can't screw up on because there's only one set. And then 28, I probably have it. Oh, it's 28 right here. So go ahead and just cut that whole thing off. Yep. More tattoos. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead. This is pretty much dried, so I'm gonna add another. Add it back in. Ah! Almost took it with me. Then the other side. Then we can do the back, and then we'll be done with the leg. So this is more forward. Cool. Pew, pew. Let's see. This one might be dried already. Yeah, it looks like it's dried. Which is fine. So the feet are almost done. So now we're gonna do the really, really back part of the feet. It looks like it goes right above here for 3, and then 28 goes right here. So this is 3, and it goes, the V goes upward. I'm having difficulty taking out the decal off. Well, it auto drained because there was like a. It looks like it's right up against it, so it just needs to make sure it's centered and it's like parallel to this. Looks about right. Again, since this is bigger, I'm gonna do it even slower. So those are the bigger pieces are normally the ones that kind of come off more, or you can screw up even more. Yay! I'll go ahead and put that on. Let's just go ahead and do 28 down here. And the little tap thingies on the top, so. It's like right here. Looks like the tap thingy is centered to this here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna soak it up. There we go. I'm doing the other side. So after the other one, we're gonna be done with the whole body. I'm gonna probably double check just to make sure that that's it. This goes up a little bit. I want to definitely match the other side. Oh, it moved. Of course it did. Turn on the side a little bit. Go ahead and do the last one on the kit body itself. Can't say the kit because it includes everything else, but the body itself, this should be the last one. Q-tip. Just to make sure. Yay! That's the whole body. So we're gonna do is just a double check just to make sure that I didn't miss any. So we're gonna do the front of the body. I think I checked all of up here, so I think up here is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the skirt. Skirt's only 3. The 3 decals. We're good. I also wanted to make sure they don't come off as well. Nothing specifically in the front down any further, so we're gonna look at the sides. That and that is good. I'll close her. The back of here is good. The side of it. And then we have these 4. This one, and then the side down here. That's pretty much both of the sides. We have all of that. And then the back. There's only one extra. No, that's part of the backpack, so no. So we got the arms itself, and then we got all of these. So we're good. The body's done. The body's done? The body's done. I need to look, yeah. So yeah, this is how it looks. Looks pretty cool. Pretty minimalistic. There's a lot more on the top of the body than it is on the bottom, but I think this definitely helps a lot. Definitely can have some extras on here. So maybe like toward when I'm like completely done and see, maybe I add some like right here, or on the sides, like right on here, because it does look a little like all the decals are all right here, which is a little weird. There's like nothing right here, nothing in the front part of it. A lot of it is just like the back. So that's a little weird to me. Like all of the decals are focused in this area. So here at least in the back, like it's like kind of distributed. But yeah, so maybe we like add something here or on the side later to kind of meld it a little bit better. But I'm gonna wait until afterward. But it looks great. And the same with the back right here. Like some of these look a little bit more bare. Even on here, that looks a bit bare. So wouldn't mind adding something extra in this area. Not sure about the thigh, and maybe even on here, like the sides. I think that would be a good like extra thing to do. But we're done with the body. Looks great. So we're gonna go ahead and just maybe start on the wings, because I don't think I'm gonna get done because there's like a lot. So I'm gonna put him off to the side. Gonna make him stand and watch me do his wings. So yeah, we're gonna do the wings. So it looks like, I don't know. I think it has to do with, so it's looking at this ankle. And it might obviously be both sides on both of the wings. So that's why it's a little bit more extensive. So I'm wondering if I should just do the back first, because the back is rather simple. I think let's go ahead and do that. So it's 1 and 13. That's it. That's legit it. 1 and 13. So, and it's the triangle shape. This is the one with the white. 13 is right here. And then 1, I think I cut that out already. So I'm going to have to go find it. We're going to go ahead and just do that. 13 is in there. So now we need to find 1. What does 1 look like? Well, that's really hard to miss. How come I don't see it? Uh-oh. I don't see it. Oh, because it fell on my freaking lap. That's why I couldn't see it. And here's 1. So we can go ahead and do 13. So 13 is right above here. Right above here, and it's the smaller dot on the bottom, which is directly aligned here. So we want to parallel and center around it. Bam. So at least we'll have the back done, and then we'll be able to start on the wings. Alrighty. So I'm using old Q-tips to kind of soak up the water, so I don't like constantly overuse my Q-tips. And then use a new one to kind of just really press it in. So it's about that length out. Just now I kind of need to center it and make sure it's not like crooked. Oh no, this is kind of crooked itself. Oh, I think that's where it is. Hopefully I don't move it. Ah! I did move it. Okay, I need to put the setter back on because it's harder to move when it's dried. Again, a little bit more forgiving if you do water decals. There we go. And then the V shape is right at the very top, and it's kind of like centered. The little text is kind of like right here. So it's pretty much this whole area. It's a pretty big decal. So we're going to put it that way, and then we're going to rotate it. Or hopefully rotate it. So it's down. Oh wait, I think I flipped. No, I didn't flip it. You know what? I think they printed this wrong. This top part is supposed to be like shorter text. And the same with the bottom one. They're all supposed to be like 2 lines. But it's like 3. It's fine though. So this decal, water decal, has been printed wrong twice. This is the second one that has been printed weird. Which is fine. At least it fits though, right? So Go ahead and put the softener on there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Go ahead and just roll that up. I'm gonna do it on this side as well. Ah! Fell! How lopsided it is. Pillars. Oh, that's about right. So, oh no, one of them fell off. So I'm gonna roll this twice because this is a pretty big one. Using a lot more pressure because it's a larger decal. Okay. Let that sit for a little bit. So that's it for the back. So we can go ahead and just start on the side. Probably gonna end it at 11. If you really look at it, it kind of looks like Alien. There's like 2 eyes and a mouth, and like it's like his feet are right here. I know, it really adds a lot. I think panel lines and decals add so much to the kit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, sorry, tightening up my mic. Yeah, it just adds a lot. Doesn't it look like a little alien? Or 2 aliens? It's just so funny. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just try the sides. Maybe start on them. So let's see. Maybe we group them together. So just do like a bunch of them. Let's start at the top. So it looks like 30, 38 and 37. So it's gonna be what? 38, 37, 38, 37. That's 4 of them. 2 of each. It's funny, it does look like alien. I'm not gonna unsee it, guys. Seriously. It's gonna be forever ingrained. So there's 3 of each. So we're gonna go ahead and do 2 and 2. 38. 38 is gonna be on the lower part, and 37 is gonna be on the higher part. Is that right? No, that's right. I'm like psyching myself out. And then there's 40 and 39. 40 and 39 were right next to it, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. This one's gonna be all 4, so we're gonna go ahead and just dunk this one in. Do they look like squids? I can't unsee the alien. Like, I really can't. It doesn't even look like a squid. I don't know if it's because this lino looks like their private parts. It's been a long day, guys. So 38 38 it's gonna go right here, and then 37 goes on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and start on it. Sweet. So this one is gonna be relatively close to the edge. So now that I look at it, I might need the other. Maybe not. I'm gonna make sure it's parallel. Oh, you guys can't see that. I have like a bajillion. I'm trying to know which one I have not used. Yeah. Do that. I might actually do 34 and 33 as well. Because it kind of syncs up a bit. So let's go ahead, and it looks like it's 40 first. So it's like a hook. It's like right around here. Like just ends up clumping together. It's like right here. Kind of perfect where it's at, honestly. It's deflated a little bit. So we just have to make sure like the sides are just good enough. I think that's pretty good. I don't want to go on this side first. moved. So it's gonna be a little bit more difficult because of the edges. They're like just off. Maybe I just have like that first. Okay, and then there's the 34 and 33. So it looks like it's 34 on this side. It looks like it picks off from here. So hopefully I did it correctly. I don't know. This looks like it's supposed to be higher. This doesn't fill all the way. It looks like it fills all the way. Like it looks like it's supposed to go like right here. I don't know if I can salvage this one. Try. I'm a little scared too. That's the reason why I didn't put the softener yet, because I wasn't sure. Maybe I should have done this side first. Maybe I should have done both first. Okay, so I'm undoing... Oh, sorry, I probably didn't. So I'm undoing this by using the setter. See, like this doesn't also look right to me. It looks right, but now this one looks off. I don't know if I can reset this one either. I guess all three of these have to be done together. Otherwise, it's like... I think the other one is set already. Yeah, the other one's already set, so... I think it might have to stay where it's at. Unless I can scrape this one off and then use another one, but I don't want to risk it yet. Well, now I know I have to do... Oh, it's starting to come off a little bit. There it goes. Whew, just needed time. So I'm like very gently like moving it. Like taking it off the plastic using the setter. So that looks good now. So I'm gonna line the bottom one with it. And move this one upward. So it's just so everything kind of aligns, you know? That way this one I can tilt a little bit. There it goes. That looks a little better. So we're gonna adjust the top one to kind of settle in where it's like kind of okay. Down just a tad. So it looks like all three of these need to be done at once, which is a little scary. Gonna go ahead and wipe off that one. Set this one real quick because this one's pretty good where we want it now. I'm doing this a little bit more gently because this one is the one that I took off. So I don't want it to rip. Because it's been in the solution for a while, so. Then this one. Same with this one. Yay. Okay, so now I know that I have to do all three of them together. First this one, I think. So now this is like cohesive right here with each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the softener because that's pretty good. So we'll just finish this top part off and all the decals that we do have. So that looks really good. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this one. So we're gonna do it all three. I'm probably gonna use a lot of the setter liquid just so it doesn't like dry out while I do a bunch of these. So we're gonna go ahead and do 34. Sorry, can't remember. We might need to put the setter liquid more on that side, but it's fine. So that's good. Put more here because so we're gonna do the 40 first because that's kind of where we have to start things off, just so we can align what the top one will look like. So again, we just want those to be aligned. That looks pretty good so far. And then we're gonna go ahead and use 38 for that as well. I'm gonna use some of the setter liquid. Put that there. So now all of this should be good. I'm slowly adjusting each one just to make sure. So that looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and just like clean all of this additional solution first before we do anything. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and slowly, I think I'm gonna tap this time and then I'll roll after. So I don't want to move anything. This one's the scary part. Kind of moved it. Keep moving it. Okay, I think it's more. Nope, it's not. Stop moving. Gonna flip it just to the softener is going to help it adhere to it. I'm trying to push the edge down too, because the edges might be the ones that lift. Wow, this is difficult. This part is difficult. I will have to say that. Yeah, this part is hard. It's taking a lot longer than I want it to. Again, I have to pay attention to the edges just to make sure they are not going to lift. So I'm going to press a little bit more on that side. Yay! Oh, alright, now we have to do the other side. And then I'll be done for today. And then we'll finish up the wings and probably finish up the gun next time. And then we'll start a new build. We're going to start the Judge after. I did start prepping it, so I'm hopefully going to finish prepping it as well. At least part of it. So again, we're going to do... do this side first, yellow side first, but also balance all the other parts. So. I'm trying to look at the other side because I don't remember which way. Again, I'm going to put more. Then we're going to use this. It's right here. Just balance that out a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and put the other one as well, just to kind of make sure like the position isn't too close. Okay. Well, get some of this fluid off so I can see what it looks like on a flatter surface. This actually looks in a really good position right now, but I think I have to move this upward a little bit. Yeah, that looks about right. And I have to make sure this is parallel to that, which it is sort of. I need to knock this down a little bit. And this one goes up just a smidge. Alright, I'm just gonna use a new one. Actually, I'm gonna... so I kind of moved it a little bit because I kind of need to get rid of all the... We're gonna reposition it again. Might not need to. ahead and do this side. This side's pretty much dried. Then we're going to use the softener to kind of set everything a little bit better. Looks pretty even. Cool. Uno más. We only have one more. One more side. Again, don't use the softener if you are not ready to completely set the decal. Otherwise, you're pretty screwed if it, and hope that you have another set. Go ahead and do this side first. About right here. Apparently it's up higher. Looking at the spot right here. Yeah, it's about right here on the other side as well. So we're gonna try to move it a little bit. Trying to match the other side as much as possible, but doesn't necessarily need to. 100%. Go ahead and do this side now. So, looks like it's there. Looks about right. Gonna use the other side as one more, just to make sure everything's good. It's looking good. It's gonna soak some of the liquid out, even though it's gonna probably move a little bit, but will help it not move as crazily. Again, checking on this side, it looks a little bit more off. A little bit down a little bit. A little bit more down. This is about right. Cool. I think the top part is also about right. Just move it down a little bit and up a little bit. Ugh. Okay. Roll this first. Hands are shaking a little bit. This part's hard. I think the wing's gonna give me like harder issues. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and set this, put the softener on here as well. And then we're done. We're done. Go ahead and clean up the softener on this side because it should be pretty set now. Yay! Look! Aliens! Just kidding. So, looks really good. This part. It's always really good for the flow. So you have to make sure like that it's kind of connected or somewhere around there. Otherwise it's gonna look a little funky. So thankfully I tried it on one side and figured it out and then you just replicate it. I see like there's gonna be possibly more that are like this, so on the wings specifically. But so far it looks really good. I'm excited for it to be done. So most likely I just need one more session, one more stream, and then we should be good. And then we can start on the judge. So, but yeah, look. We're good. It's looking really good. I'm excited for it to be done. Bam. It's gonna look really good once all of the decals are on there. So sweet. Thank you guys for watching again. The tools giveaway is gonna be this month. I'm gonna figure out a date for it and probably announce it. And then I'm gonna probably announce another channel giveaway, channel point giveaway, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you hopefully next week. Other than that, have a good one. Have a good night. Later.